Jennifer Batesville and Dan Hall are here, and they have an event they want to talk about that's near and dear to their hearts. It has to do with the disabled American veterans.
Yeah, Disabled American Veterans started about 14 years ago doing a Veterans Appreciation Cookout in Hickory Park. It's kind of an outreach to veterans to let them know we're here. You'd be surprised how many veterans are kind of isolated and they don't join the veteran service organizations, and they just pretty much keep themselves. Well, there's a lot of things that they're missing out on as far as new things with the VA and the local veterans clinic and so on. So this was a way to begin to reach out and get them to become part of the community, reintegrate. A couple of years ago, when we started doing this, we used to, of course, the DAV is not a fraternal organization. We're a veteran service organization. We don't run a bar, we don't play bingo. Our only income is generated from our own dues and resources and from resources in the community. So essentially, what we are is a conduit between a veteran family in need and a community resource. And in Baxter County, Mountain Home, Arkansas, there are a lot of resources, and there's always somebody there. But it's a matter of networking to get to know all these people. And we started doing this. We would go to our friends at some of the banks, and they would do this picnic on their marquees to advertise it, and we'd get a few $100s and some in-kind things from Walmart and from the local grocery stores and Town and Country and what have you, and we'd put on this picnic. We generally would raise $1,000 and spend $1,200 or $1,500 to do it, but it did what we were trying to accomplish, and that's to get the veterans out. Well, there's so much going on in the last couple of years. And Jennifer, who's marketing director for Good Samaritan Society, contacted me and wanted to know how they could help. And that grew into creating a Disabled American Veterans Auxiliary Unit. And people like Jennifer and Susan that are out networking in the community. And this thing is just really taken off and blown up. I expect this year to just be phenomenal. We'll probably outgrow Hickory Park if this keeps up.
Okay.
That's the goal.
Yeah.
But we're going to have good food and entertainment, and veterans and their families are welcome. There's no charge. There'll be a lot of people there that offer benefits to veterans. We're going to have guests like Dr. Margie Scott, who's the director of the Central Arkansas Veterans Healthcare System in Little Rock, is going to be here. We'll have Colonel Nate Todd, who's the director of Arkansas Department of Veterans Affairs, is going to be here. Alicia Granis, who's the District 3 Veteran Service Officer. She's the one that makes sure that all the county veteran service officers are properly trained and up to date on submitting claims and helping veterans. So we've just been doing an awful lot. This being Suicide Prevention Month, we've kind of tied that thing in. We're very active in that issue. But
Is the DAV just for veterans who have suffered a disability, or is it for any veteran?
Membership in the DAV requires that you have had some disability or injury that resulted in your discharge or VA claims in the military. Now, the auxiliary, unlike some of the units that the auxiliary is family members, our auxiliary is anybody who's interested in helping us. DAV membership right now is about 1.3 million. So when I'm in D.C. Doing midwinter legislative conferences, we're talking about some of the bills we're trying to get passed. It does mean something when you have a membership like 1.3 million. In addition to that, we have over 1 million veterans who we have the power of attorney to represent them on their claims. So we do more of that than any of the other organizations.
The auxiliary was kind of put together just to be able to support all these different things and the outreach that we do and helping the DAV be able to help veterans actively, with putting things on their porches when they need a ramp or they need changes to their homes and things like that. So, and we're out there getting water bottles like crazy and doing all kinds of things. So, trying to do whatever we can to actively teach people more about it and support them in any way.
Yeah. So the auxiliary, are there other auxiliaries around the country that you modeled this from?
We have a national DAV auxiliary.
Okay.
And so each chapter.
So it's an extension of what the
Yeah,
DAV
each
does?
chapter
Yeah,
may
okay.
have an auxiliary unit.
So it wasn't something that you just decided to do? You modeled it after?
Right,
Or
yeah,
you
totally.
followed guidelines and that kind of thing?
But this is the first one in Arkansas in over a dozen years, because
Okay.
like most of the veterans organizations, they're losing membership, the older members are dying off and what have you. And, we haven't had much activity in the way of the auxiliaries throughout Arkansas in the last few years, but we're trying to regenerate that.
And there's a need there?
Oh,
Just-
there's a
just
huge
from
need.
the Yeah, okay.
Yeah, we get called, now that we've been up and running, Charlie and everybody's been throwing things our way to see how we can help. Whether it's honoring veterans that, with their quilts of valor, to help throw something together for them. Little things like that, or having water at the Memorial Day service, or things, little small things.
Yeah.
And that anybody can do, and anybody can be a part of this auxiliary, so.
So this picnic is coming up when?
October 6th.
October 6th. And it's a free event?
Three of
Oh.
Is it just for veterans
veterans and their families.
and their families?
And
Okay.
current military people that are in, because obviously we want to keep hitting the younger people
Yeah.
that are currently
Yeah,
still
okay.
in, because they're going to be the next veterans.
And you guys in the National Guard, you are veterans.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So people who
You don't
are
have to wait till
currently
you're old.
active,
Yep.
Or, but they don't have to be disabled.
No.
No,
veterans.
no.
Any veteran. yeah.
I mean, the Legion, VFW, everybody's coming together for this,
Good.
to do this and provide support and resources for
Do
people.
you need people to bring anything? Or
No, we have
you
all
have everything?
food.
Okay.
We've got so many businesses that have donated things. We've got businesses that are going to be there with different resources to show that they have free programs for the
Okay,
veterans.
good.
Or
Door prizes.
door prizes and things like that. We
You
have
got it
lots of
all covered.
giveaways. We have the Nick Reed Band that's going to be there for free entertainment.
Oh,
We
okay,
have
good.
we have some big, we have some singers that are going to be. We have recognition awards. We have all kinds of things.
What time does everything kick off?
11 o'clock in the morning, goes until 2 or until the food's gone.
Okay. All right.
That's a pretty big deal.
And that's at
Hickory Park.
Hickory Park?
Park.
Hickory
October 6th, starting at 11.
Yep.
Sounds
Right over
good.
there next to Integrity Bank.
Okay. Anything else we missed?
We do. I just wanted to mention
okay.
that Good Sam jumps on board with this because we've been around for 94 years, and we're brought here by the community. And Good Sam has really just pushed out that they need to do projects in their community because the community brought them there. And so reaching out to DAV has been a wonderful thing for us because Dan has really kind of let us help them in any way that possible, and he stays up with the communication and everything. So we've been able to make a bigger effect because we've been able to reach out and help him that way.
It
So
was kind of a natural fit, too, because 1/3 of the residents at Good Samaritan Society are veterans.
Is that right?
Okay.
So
Yeah.
that was another
Good.
group that we could reach out to.
so it's been a wonderful project
Well,
for
you're
us.
just piggybacking on their success, aren't you?
Jennifer, if somebody wants to get involved with the auxiliary, how
Yeah.
do they contact you or?
Yeah.
They can
Good
get a hold
question.
of me at Good Sam. It's 508-2056. They're welcome to contact me there. I am the commander for the auxiliary unit, and we do meet there third Wednesday of every month. And we are still looking for some volunteers for the actual picnic itself because
Okay.
we want to make sure that they have help getting their meals and getting to
Okay.
sit down and get through the lines and everything else. So
Besides the help that they're providing from Good Sam's, we have the Junior ROTC, Bud Zorman's group that always helps us.
Oh, they're a great group.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, he's awesome.
Bud's awesome too.
Doing quite
He's
a
a good
job.
mentor.
so it's
Or
an
they
amazing
can call
thing.
me at 421-2322, and I can put them in touch with somebody that can join
Okay.
them up.
Sounds like it's going to be a good event.
Yeah.
You expecting it to be?
Yes,
packed.
this year we're expecting
Hopefully it
it to
will
be
be,
a
yeah.
big deal, and we
Right.
have a lot of people that are saying they're going to be there. So
Very cool. Thanks so much for coming and be totally successful. Or not sell, but give out all the food.
Okay,
Feed everybody.
absolutely,
meet everybody.
Feed everybody.
hamburgers, brats, everything. Yep.
Support the veterans, that's the main thing.
Yeah.
That is the main
Can
thing.
never
And-
say
and-
thank you for enough.
We should say that if you know somebody that's a vet that's not involved, invite them to come.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Bring your
Because
neighbor,
there-
bring the family.
You never know. I always say knowledge is power. I didn't make that up, but it is power. But having the right knowledge, it may change your life.
Well, Alicia Granis, who's the trainer and the district veteran service officer, has she's one of the administrators for the Arkansas Department of Veterans Affairs website, and there's so much information on there. Her and I do a radio show once a month here, and she started a new thing called I Didn't Know.
Didn't know.
And I'll tell you what, there's an awful lot of I didn't know.
You know, and there's a lot of stuff I know, but it's useless knowledge.
Oh,
You know what I'm talking about.
unfortunately.
Dan, Jennifer, thanks so much for being here, and good luck with that event.
Well, thanks for
you.
having me.
All right. Up next, we have Dr. Gould and George Jared, and they're here to talk about Rebecca Gould's cold case and a podcast that they're going to be doing, and we'll find out all about that in a few minutes. Stay with us. You're watching 726.